My name is Ed Rowland, and at Panorama I am involved in two particular areas of orthopedics, the treatment of trauma and the treatment of the hand and wrist. I was lucky enough to have a father who was a surgeon, and that allowed me to have a tremendous role model to be able to see what life as a surgeon is like, and that's kind of what led me down the path to medicine. Growing up in Pennsylvania, I did all of my schooling in Pennsylvania. Went to college at Bucknell, ended up at Temple University for medical school, and then stayed on at Temple to do my residency in orthopedics. During that residency, I became very interested in treating injured patients. So within the field of orthopedics, I was really drawn to the trauma side of things, people hurt very badly. But at about the same time, I was working with a mentor who it was on a hand surgery rotation, and he recognized that I had particular aptitude in the hand and interest in the hand. And so hand surgeons have to be very detail-oriented. They have to be able to handle the most delicate structures and put together the tiniest fractures. And he said, if you took that ability and tied it to the treatment of trauma patients, then you'll be the best trauma surgeon ever, because you can handle the tiniest, most delicate things, and then you can take those skills and apply them to treating larger fractures. And so that's how I got into this combined specialty of trauma and hand surgery. It's very difficult to practice high-level trauma and high-level hand surgery in a private practice setting. So I looked for what I thought was the equivalent of a university setting in a private practice model. And it took me a couple stops along the way, but that's when an opportunity opened up at Panorama, and I moved from the East Coast here because of this job opportunity. My true passion out of work, besides my family, is biking. When I moved to Colorado, I get interested in road cycling. I had never road cycled prior to coming to Colorado, but I set this crazy goal when I moved here to ride the Leadville Trail 100. And so someone said, to train for the Leadville 100, you should spend some time on a road bike and do a lot of the steep climbs that Colorado has to offer. And sure enough, in doing so, I fell in love with road biking. So now it's a toss-up. I'll climb on either bike depending on the day and the weather. Because of that, you then begin to learn who all the local cyclists are, and you start riding with them. And of course, they want to know what you do for work. And with that background, they would start calling me when they or their friends were injured. And word would quickly spread that, hey, I know somebody that can fix you. And in cycling, the clavicle is the most commonly injured bone, and the clavicle has been an area I've been interested in for 20 years. So I was fixing clavicles with implants that weren't really designed to fix clavicles, and it worked. They healed, and now actually the science has evolved to where we have very strong plates that can handle the loads on the clavicle, and so more and more people are fixing clavicles. But I think I got an early start on it, and that's allowed me to really make that a special area of mine, and then it attracts all the cyclists because they learn that I'll fix it and let them back on their bikes very quickly.